Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be working on another episode of Deconstructing Disney, and we will be finishing our trip to Walt Disney World in 2015. So for the next few trips, or maybe all the next trips, I'm not sure, but a lot of them will probably be like two-parters. It will just help with the length of the video and the time it takes me to upload them. So just so you're aware, we'll probably have a couple Deconstructing Disney episodes every week. So for this trip and for this section of these pages, I am using kind of a mix of products, but I'm definitely using some in a creative bubble. So from what I can see here, I don't know that these are any of the actual Disney themed cards. They look like they're more just like happy day type theme, but there could be some Disney ones thrown in. Obviously the yellow one at the bottom is Disney themed, but I just kind of threw in a mix. I have so many in a creative bubble cards that I printed off and they're just all like in a big pile. So some are Disney, some are just random themes that I thought would work with this album. So, and then also I used some of the paper pad, the Buenos Dias American Crafts paper pad that I had gotten for my travel album. I got a big 12 by 12 paper pad. So I just cut some of those out in coordinating patterns and cut them out into 3 by 4 cards, and I'm just using them for a little color and excitement. So on my title card, I used some alphas from Citrus Twist, some of my favorite puffies, and I also used an adorable ephemera piece from Social Paper Plan, and then I'm finishing it off with my mega date stamp. I thought that that would be cute, and I wasn't sure when the exact dates were that we went, but I knew we went for my birthday in October, so I just went ahead and used the little dash lines for the middle and just put October 2015. And if you noticed, I originally stamped my practice stamp with 2016. So luckily I noticed that and was able to catch that mistake before I ruined my card. So from my deconstructing of my album, of course, I pulled out all of the Instax that were in there. These, I believe, were printed after the fact, but I'm still using these same pictures, so I pulled those out, and then I'll also be using some of the journaling, but for all the other cards or pictures, I reprinted them just from Facebook and from the ones that I already had saved to my computer. So luckily I had a lot of pictures saved, and whenever I say a lot, I just mean enough to complete these spreads. I know a lot of people take like 1,000 photos when they're in Disney. I'm not like a crazy photo taker, believe it or not. I mean, I take the pictures that I want, but I'm not just like snapping them of everything. Sometimes I'm like, I should take more photos. But whenever I put everything in the album, there's only so much I really want to document, or I really feel the need to document. I mean, it's hard to get your projects done if you have like thousands of photos to go through and edit and everything. So I try to be reasonable. So yeah, whenever I say I have photos from something, I just mean kind of enough to work with. So I was able to, to get all my pictures, and I feel like I was able to complete these spreads pretty well with what I had. So this day we were in Animal Kingdom, one of my favorites, and we always have such a blast. And one of the super fun things that we did on this trip that was new to us was we went and saw the Festival of the Lion King. So that's what I am journaling about here on this card, and I printed off a few pictures at actually maybe only 1 inch by 1 inch or 1.5 by 1.5, but I wanted to be able to use those journaling cards while also adding a photo. So here I am flipping through my old album. So this is what my album kind of looked like. You can get the feel of it. I'm not saying it was a bad scrapbook, but it just isn't really my style, and I don't know, I just don't like it, okay? So I wanted to change it up, okay? But so I did want to flip through it and let you see it a little bit, but also I was getting the journaling out because before I do my journaling on these pages, I kind of reread the old journaling and get some ideas of what we did on that trip. So backing it up, we saw Festival of the Lion King, as I was saying, which is just so incredible. If you are a Disney fan, if you like going to the parks, you've got to check out Festival of the Lion King. It is just amazing. There's like singing and huge stage performances of all types, and it is just so incredible to watch. So we've gone a few times at this point, but this was the first year, and I knew that I really wanted to go the year before, but we didn't have a fast pass for it. So I was positive, like, as soon as I could get my fast passes, I was like, we have to go to Festival of the Lion King, and it was like incredible. So make sure you check that out. But yes, so here's a little flip through just of little bits from our trip. I met Thumper at Animal Kingdom. We saw Doug and, is it Russell? I'm not sure, from Up. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I have not watched that movie in way too long, but I love Doug. So we didn't go in their meet and greet, but I don't really wait on the characters unless I just see one and there's not a long line. Like Thumper, I was like one of the first ones in line, so I went to that one. But yes, so on this side, we are finishing up our day in Animal Kingdom, but then also we went back to Magic Kingdom to finish it off because we once again, 3 for 3, went to eat at Cinderella's Royal Table. This time was for dinner, which was also a really fun experience. So once again, I just kind of snapped these quick Polaroids with the princesses. I had got them to sign them the year before, and I don't know why I didn't do that this year, but I didn't. But I still really love these pictures. And then you can see the Tree of Life at the top, another picture from Festival of the Lion King. And then at the bottom, we have our dessert from Cinderella's Royal Table. And then this picture that I'm adhering now is of Dinosaur, my favorite ride. So I have to document that. Once again, on this trip, I didn't buy the photo pass, but I just screenshot it. So I still have the picture. So you can see me once again terrified. I always have my eyes closed, or my head's like ducked down, like I'm never really looking at whatever is going on the ride, but it's very fun. So here, same deal with the cards in a creative bubble and also the Buenos Dias collection. Right now I'm just sprinkling on a few puppy hearts. I'm trying to kind of keep the same embellishments and stuff going on throughout the book, and also I'm using a lot of in a creative bubble, which I feel like gives it kind of a cohesion, but I also don't mind if everything's the same. I want it to be easy to do this book over the years, so I didn't want to stick with one collection or anything like that, because I didn't want to end up not having those papers anymore and then not being able to complete something in the way that I want to. I want this to be just a really easy album to continue to update as the years go by. So for this Have a Nice Day card, I just decided to embellish it a little bit. So I added some alphas at the bottom that say duh, and then I used a little thought bubble that says happy, but I actually changed that to a green thought bubble. I'm about to do that now, and I think it says here. Yeah, so I just changed it because I liked the green with the Tree of Life and all of that, and I added another little sticker to the top of the Festival of the Lion King photo. I'm adding my journaling. I might add a few other little embellishments, but for the most part, this one is also completed. So I grabbed a little dish that I have that has a lot of like random puffy stickers just from random packs that I'm trying to use up. So that's where I got those couple puffies from. So I'm going to try to keep that out so that maybe I can use up some of that kind of old ephemera. But this is the last little bit that we have to do today. It's a 6x6 insert. So this was on our way home when we were at the hotel. I got Will once again to wear his Mickey ears, same pair from the last pictures. So he very sweetly did. We had a little photo shoot before we left. And of course, I am also including this photo booth strip from Dino Land in Animal Kingdom to the side. Once again, just like my first video, I'm going to chop it in half and just add it right into the pocket, which doesn't bother me at all. I really like the way this turned out, and I love having photo booth pictures. They're like one of my favorite things in life, and I love taking them at Disney. So I actually have an entire album of all my photo booth pictures, but I always, usually get like 2, so I'll save one for my Disney album or whatever. So I love that. So then here I'm just going to write about how I love to take the pictures, in the Mickey ears, and how Will's always a great sport. And then on the back, I just have a couple other pictures. This was just to read the embroidery on the back of my hat. And here's another one of Will. And then the bottom, I'm going to add a nighttime photo of Main Street, like the very front as you're walking into the park or walking out of the park at the end of the night, with the pumpkins that were lit up, because I really don't have any pictures of the Halloween decor this time, but it was Halloween. And then another little selfie of me and Will. So I'm just going to embellish it a little bit more, and then that is pretty much it. So once again, we've knocked out another year of my Disney trips, and it just makes me so excited. I'm loving this project for myself. I've really been enjoying it, and I really love that I've been getting a lot of great feedback from everyone. I know a lot of people love Disney and have albums to document, and it's just so fun to me to be able to do this. And I've already been looking through it a lot, and it just brings me so much joy. So I really, really love it. So I'm so glad that you guys have been following along, and it's been really fun to share. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. If you haven't, please also give me a like. Follow me on Instagram, Leilani_scraps. And I will be back at you very soon with another video. Okay, and here I'm going to quickly show you all of the pages that we completed for 2015. And just like that, we are all done. So I will be back at you next week with a brand new trip in 2016. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.